Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, because I have quite a few new subscribers, my name is Kendra and I make YouTube videos about cleaning my house, decluttering my house, just how messy my house gets in general. I'm a homeschool mom. I stay home with both my boys and my house gets dirty. And we live kind of out in the country and my boys like to play in the dirt, so my house gets messy and I make videos on cleaning it. So if that's something you are interested in, you came to the right place and I'm glad you're here. So all month of January I was doing my declutter series, and since it's February, we're coming to the end of that series and I'm kind of wanting to dive into something else. I don't know if I want to start another series of some kind or what I want to do exactly. So whatever kind of content you guys like to see, or what kind of content do you want to see from me, drop it in the comments below, because I really do want to put out stuff that you guys enjoy watching instead of just me cleaning my house. Like, do you like speed cleaning videos? Do you like normal speed videos? Like, just tell me all the cleaning videos that you like and what you want to see from me and my channel. Today's video is for the people who get overwhelmed easily by mess and clutter, or maybe you deal with a little bit of anxiety or depression or some like maybe ADD or ADHD or something, that whenever you look at a mess you're like, I have no idea where to start and it's just too overwhelming for you, so it never gets done. I'm making a video about this because that's me. I mean, I don't know if I have, I deal with anxiety. I'm not depressed, and I don't know if I have ADD or ADHD or whatever, but I do know that whenever I see a mess, instantly in my head I'm like, that's overwhelming, and I walk away. And it takes me sometimes a week or longer to actually clean the mess. I'm gonna share a few tips with you that has helped me figure out where to start, because usually you don't know where to start because it's so messy. So I'm gonna be sharing some tips with you today on where to start, so that way maybe it won't feel so overwhelming for you. You walk into a room and it's so cluttered and messy that you turn around and you walk out and you're like, it's probably just not gonna get done today because it's very overwhelming. We don't like to feel overwhelmed, so we just walk away and we don't do it. So I have a few steps that I follow that help me get through the mess. Obviously, it depends on which room you're walking into. For example, if I walk into my bedroom and it's a complete disaster and it's a huge mess and there's clothes everywhere, my bed's not made, there's toys on the floor because I have kids and they bring things in here, there's just all of these random things everywhere. So first, my first step, if I'm cleaning my bedroom, is I make my bed. A made bed helps make the room look a little more put together and not as cluttered for some reason. I don't know if it's because it's just this big thing that's in our room that is like nice and neat and there's nothing on it, so it just transforms the whole space. My second step, or if you're in a different room like a living room or something like that, you're gonna wanna pick up all of your clothes, whether they're dirty clothes, clean clothes, folded clothes, clothes in baskets, just all of the clothes. So you're gonna separate your clothes from dirty and clean, obviously, and then whatever's clean, I just put on my bed. So then your floor is looking much better because you have everything picked up. I know it's on the bed, but you're gonna fold them and you're gonna put them away. And then once your bed is made and your clothes are folded, the whole room seems a little less intimidating and you're more likely to finish it and get it done. And if you are in your living room and you do have children, there's a really good chance that you have clothes all over the place in your living room. If your kids are anything like my kids, my youngest will take something off and just drop it right where it's at. I'm trying to teach him that if it's clean, take it back to your room. If it's dirty, go put it in the dirty clothes. We don't have a huge house. It's not very far to walk. Like, it's just something that he has to learn how to do that we're working on. Maybe you don't have a lot of clothes in your living room, but maybe you have blankets. It's winter, it's cold. We like to cuddle up with a blanket. Sometimes people even like to cuddle up with blankets in the summer because depending on what your air conditioner is set on. So get all of your blankets all folded up, put on the chair, the couch, basket, wherever you keep your blankets. Step 3, if you have kids, then there's a good chance they have toys. They definitely have toys. And sometimes my kids will be playing with something, or they'll run into my room and they're playing, they drop something, they don't pick it up, or they bring stuff in here to show me, drop stuff, set something down, don't pick it up, and toys just end up accumulating in my bedroom. And obviously in the living room, because kids like to play in the living room. If they're like my kids don't like to play in their bedrooms for some reason. It's probably because their bedroom is a lot smaller than our living space. They like to run around and there's a lot more space in my living room for them to do so. Go through and pick up all the things off the floor that don't belong in your bedroom, whether it's toys, maybe you have a bunch of shoes laying around that need to be put up in your closet or on a shoe rack. There may be coats, jackets, dog toys, just all the miscellaneous stuff that's on your floor that doesn't belong there. Get all of that picked up and put it away. So now you have accomplished making your bed if you're in your bedroom, and that always makes a huge difference. You have picked up and dealt with all the clothes, whether they're dirty or clean, and you've put them away. And if you're in the living room, you've organized your blankets and all that kind of stuff. You have gotten all of the kids' toys and miscellaneous stuff picked up. So I'm sure majority of the stuff that was making your space cluttered is mostly picked up, and it's probably looking like 10 times better by now. So my next step would be to dust and clean windows. Or wipe down TVs or your dresser, just places that dust accumulates easily in your windowsill, on top of your dresser, on your end tables, on your TV stand. And I'm sure your windows get pretty dirty just from weather and everything else. So after you've taken time to clean and dust and wipe everything down, put the clothes away, pick up the toys, make your bed, I mean, your room is pretty much clean by now. And the same thing with the living room. By now it's pretty much clean. So really the last thing that needs to be done, this is usually the last thing I do. I'm sure this is the last thing that everybody else does because it just falls in that last category of cleaning, is to vacuum your floor. So in order to vacuum the floor, everything has to be picked up, which we've already done that. So take the time to vacuum your floor. And then once you're done with that, your room is clean. And if you follow these steps, it seems a little less intimidating to tackle the space. Obviously, if you're in the kitchen, the steps are gonna look a little different. And if you're in the bathroom, they're gonna look a little different. In the kitchen, I always start with my dishes, and then I do all the miscellaneous stuff, and then I wipe down my counters and cabinets and appliances and stuff like that, and then I sweep and vacuum. It's pretty much the same kind of steps, just with different things. In the bathroom, I start with clothes. Dirty clothes accumulate, and so I clean all of that up, and then I usually like clean the sink and the shower and the toilet, and then I like wipe down my cabinets and mirrors and stuff, and then I sweep the floor. So just make a small list that with not very many steps. You don't need many steps, because if you make a list with like 10 steps, you're gonna be like, now my list is overwhelming because it's just too many steps. Maybe like 4 or 5 steps is really all you need, and you just follow your list and do one thing at a time and just focus on that one task that you're focusing on, and then check it off whenever you're done. So that way it just helps the whole process seem a little less intimidating, and it helps you get through all of your tasks quickly. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you have steps or tips that you use to help you tackle the overwhelming mess, put them in the description box below. Also, because I'm always looking for new tips to help me tackle overwhelming things, because I definitely will look at a space, it will be super overwhelming, even though I have these steps, and I'm like, not today. And I will walk away and just not do it. Like, I just won't. I don't know why. And then I'm finally like, okay, Kendra, like, you have to tackle it at some point. You have to. So then I use these steps to help me get through it easily, and it doesn't seem as overwhelming. Also, I did want to mention earlier in my video when I was talking about what you want to see on my channel, it can be more than just cleaning, because I am a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool my kids. On my channel, it talks about cleaning, homeschooling, motherhood, all that kind of stuff. So if there's anything in those categories that you want to see, put that in the description box below. That way I am making videos that you guys enjoy. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you're notified every time a new video comes out, and I'll see you guys next time.